What is good, credit people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, dropping the second mixtape confirmed of Whole Lotta Bob's Psych. I still haven't dropped the first one, but I'm telling y'all, if you get me to 100k before 2021, I'll drop Whole Lotta Bob, the first one. Psych, that's never happening either, but we still chugging along. I'm definitely growing at a fast pace, so don't worry about that at all. I wasn't like crying about it in the earlier video when I said that, but anyway, in today's video, in related news, we're gonna be discussing Lil Bibby, the owner of Juice WRLD's label Grade A Records and also label imprint of Interscope, confirms the second posthumous album for Juice WRLD dropping very soon, likely in 2021, but I'll give my justification on that a little bit later on in the video. So without further ado, Juice WRLD's next album confirmed. Let's talk about it. Also, this is going to be a quick little update on Juice WRLD because there really isn't that much information out yet on this next album, because Lil Bibby even said that he was talking too much in the interview where we got this little tidbit of information. But I had a little something to say because there is speculation on what's to come because of the whole Outsiders deal and how that leaked late last year, as well as how Legends Never Die came out, because that probably was not what Juice WRLD was planning with his album if he was still alive either, so that was the label's doing, and thus fans had a lot of concerns, or shall I say bad reviews of the album because of the songs already being leaked and all that, but we'll get into that very soon. In essence, as I've mentioned a few times already in this video, sorry for repeating myself, Lil Bibby has confirmed that they're already working on the second album.
What all are you working on right now?
Just Kid Leroy.
He's blowing up big right now.
Juice WRLD next album.
Wait, there's another album coming?
Talking too much.
Wow.
Which is obviously Juice WRLD's second posthumous album because he passed away in early December late last year, and they already dropped the Legends Never Die album and actually chose not to drop the deluxe for Legends Never Die, so maybe it could be the deluxe that's dropping next, and it's going to be a whole different project with, you know, another like 15 or so songs, just like Lil Uzi Vert did with Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World 2 being the deluxe of the Eternal Take, but I really doubt it. I think it's going to be a whole separate concept. I think that this next project is probably going to drop next year in 2021, because I believe, and even Lil Bibby said it in this same interview with Hollywood Fix, by the way, this is the guy who like follows around TikTokers and shit like that. Dude's hella weird, so Lil Bibby probably didn't want to give him too much information because he probably couldn't understand it or comprehend it whatsoever anyway, because he just sitting there asking like dumb questions. But anyway, not to diss the dude because I feel bad now for Hollywood Fix, but Lil Bibby even claimed that he was working on Kid Leroy currently, and we actually all thought that Juice WRLD's deluxe or something, or maybe Bad Boy music video with Young Thug was going to drop in October, which is this month, but that's not looking like it's going to happen. In fact, Kid Leroy might have a secret verse or feature on the Mood remix with Ian Dior and 24K Golden, which is a #1 single on the Hot 100 Billboard, so they're really working on him currently. I don't think that they're going to focus any attention or time towards Juice WRLD at all this year, especially after such exceedingly well sales with Legends Never Die earlier this year. Plus, Kid Leroy is supposed to be dropping a new EP or new album or something like that. I know he's dropping a music video with Cole Bennett very soon, and that's originally what Lil Bibby's October tweet meant, not necessarily for Juice WRLD, unfortunately. But either way, if this next album is dropping in 2021 as a whole separate concept, I thought of a couple ideas as to what it could be. In that this next Juice WRLD album could be Outsiders, given that the original Outsiders that Juice WRLD wanted to release while he was still alive was supposed to release last year in 2019, in December actually. However, he tragically passed away, and then later that month the whole album leaked, or at least to my knowledge, because some people are saying that wasn't the full album, but I believe it was like a whole Dropbox full of songs, like 20 or so songs. I've even listened to it. But knowing Lil Bibby and Juice WRLD's label, all of those songs might not be completely scrapped, especially because they already put a bunch of leaks and unreleased songs that everybody's heard on the Legends Never Die album, so it's not like that they're gonna completely alienate all the songs that already leaked for this next project, even if it's not Outsiders. I mean, honestly, leaked music helps the label in knowing which songs are gonna be most popular, because it's like a little test run with the most dedicated fans for that artist. And also, the leaking fan base of Juice WRLD really isn't that big. I mean, at tops, it's probably like 70 75,000 people, which is the size of the Juice WRLD subreddit, and not even all those people listen to the leaks. But out of Juice WRLD's millions and millions of followers, that is a tiny percentage of people that actually listen to the leaks. So the mainstream really hasn't heard any of these songs, so it really wouldn't be a bad idea business wise for the label to put all of these leaked songs that do well with all of the hardcore Juice fans on this next album, if that makes any sense. I know y'all might not like that, and that's pretty much the reason why people didn't like Legends Never Die either, but that's just how the world works nowadays. Money rules the world. But another question I had for this next posthumous release is, was it put together by Juice WRLD and or his friends, or was it put together by the label with some like narrative behind it like Legends Never Die? Because let's be real, I liked Legends Never Die. I mean, it was a good omen to honor Juice WRLD as a legend, saying he never die, and like a lot of his music was literally about passing away and like leaving behind a legacy and being able to speak to his fans even when he was gone. But in essence, it was still like a narrative that the label was pushing because like he passed away, and so they were feeding off of that marketing agenda of like Legends Never Die, and that built up even more hype for the first posthumous release by Juice WRLD. Because in all reality, if Juice WRLD was alive, no way in hell would he be dropping an album called Legends Never Die, calling himself a legend. That's just not in his character. So I'm thinking if the label is to put together a project, I think they should just follow the Outsiders project and all the songs that he was going to put on there, because that's the only project that we know that Juice WRLD intended to create before he passed away. Other than that, it's just a marketing agenda that the label's putting together and has no like part of Juice in it and like his personality. But not gonna lie, I'm down for some new Juice WRLD official releases. Maybe drop some singles, maybe drop Bad Boy and some other songs that Juice WRLD wanted to release, but he was just waiting to put them on a project, just so there's no room for the label to mess up once again. Even though I didn't really think Legends Never Die was really that bad of an album, I understood why they did it, and it was a good omen to them. It was like a little gravestone for Juice WRLD. It was the album that like put it all together and showed that he was a fallen legend in the end. But yeah, I think pretty much no matter what, it's gonna be leaked unreleased tracks that all the hardcore Juice fans have already heard, because pretty much every Juice WRLD album is like that. Out of the 2,000 songs that are unreleased supposedly, I mean, the Juice Hub already has all of those songs. I've even heard that they have more songs than Lil Bibby and the label themselves to make a project with, because the leakers and the unreleased holders are contacting all the studios and they have access to all the Dropboxes and things like that, whereas Juice WRLD kind of kept some of the songs secret. I mean, he even had some songs dedicated directly to Ali Lottie that he was not actually going to release. He just wanted her to have some songs that he made for her, and so Juice Hub has those, among many other throwaway tracks that Juice WRLD was never intending to send to the label for even the chance for it to release, if that makes any sense. So yeah, could be Outsiders, could be another album, but I really hope it's Outsiders, just so we know for a fact that this was an intended Juice WRLD album before he passed away. Otherwise, it's just something that the label configured, and we have no idea if Juice would actually have wanted this if he was here. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, telling the label to just dump all of the unreleased tracks that we have never heard before onto Spotify and all the DSPs so that we can listen to them. It doesn't even have to be a project. It can just be labeled Juice WRLD Gold or some shit like that. But let me know in the comments what you think the label should do. Are they dropping Outsiders? Are they dropping a completely new concept album that they created, or did Juice already have something completely planned that we did not know? Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description to join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, cut it, people. Know what I'm saying?